All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Caffeinated Weebs Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Shawnee095.
I'm Danbyytv.
I'm Psychometry.
I'm Sashasstreams.
I'm Zombie Joe.
With our guest continuing to join us through the rest of Vinland Saga.
J-Lick.
Please just go ahead. Yeah.
I was getting there.
All right. So, I know you messaged me, Sasha, but that music for the second opening.
Dude. That's what it should have been originally.
It
That
hits.
shit slaps.
It hits.
Like, that
but-
one. Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's just not as good as the first one, in my opinion.
What?
It's
I thought it was better than the first one, to be honest, and I hated the first one.
The second one's way more hype.
Nah.
It's way more Viking-like. It's like I actually enjoyed this one. I didn't skip it at the beginning of every episode.
Oh shit! A certified not
Oh.
skip by Sasha. That's
Yeah,
big.
that is a good OP. Like, the only time I ever thought about skipping was like, man, I just want to see what next crazy shit happens. But I'm like, no, I'm jamming.
well, real quick, let me ask. Have any of y'all seen Log Horizon?
I did. Good old database.
Yep. That's also by the same people.
Oh shit!
And
I
then
like it.
My Hero has the latest opening merry-go-round. That's also by them. And they've done one of the Seven Deadly Sins openings. They've been in a lot of anime stuff. It is Men with a Mission.
Huh.
They're a really interesting rock band.
What's their mission?
Yeah, it sounded pretty dope.
To be an
Check it
anime.
out.
Dope
Still.
fucking music.
But what's their mission?
And they wear wolf masks when they do their shit.
But what's their
Jesus
mission?
Christ, of course they do. To
Still
deal
trying to
out
figure that
sick
out.
jams.
But yeah, so big fan, because as soon as I heard the vocalist, I was like, hold up, this dude sounds like the same dude. Oh shit. Sandy Zero, thank you for the follow.
Sean out here, like comparing sound bites.
Dude, nah, so like I heard the vocalist and I was like, hold up. That sounds
I
like
know
the
this
same
one.
dude who did Log Horizon with a database song, and I had to look it up and I was like, oh shit, it is.
And Sean promptly gave
boy.
himself a victory wank over that one, being like, proud of myself.
Yeah, maybe what of it?
What the fuck's it to you?
Exactly.
And I have victory wanks, but not over something like that. And that's very
Yeah,
much
man.
under the category of, oh, cool, I got it right.
It's dope though, and the music's just like you said, it's extremely hype,
I actually
especially
had a
as
good time
we
with this
get
one.
further into the story. Anything else y'all want to say about the intro, or
Well,
you're
yeah.
good there?
Whenever I first was going through, it was still the old one, and then I was watching it today, and I almost skipped it because I didn't recognize it at first. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta listen to it.
After I mentioned it to you earlier,
No. No, I
you're
remember.
just like, oh yeah, Sean likes the
Sean likes the
music.
intros.
And
Yeah.
did you not regret your decision?
I still skipped it afterwards.
Fucking asshole.
Like, you say, like, your intro thing is like
Fair enough.
the cap. It's like, I don't know, mine's pretty high for me to watch it every time.
That's high. That's absolutely fair.
I think there's like
What was
only
this?
one anime, and I cannot remember it off the top of my head. I watched the intro every single time. I cannot remember though. That was like 2 years ago though.
Fair.
I can't think of an anime that you would have that for, honestly.
It was
I don't
one
know,
of those
most
like
Lisa openings are pretty good.
12 episode ones. The very short ones.
Okay.
I can't remember though.
I mean, all the K music's pretty fucking bumping. I jam out on that shit.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's fine. It's alright. Anyways,
Oh, that one
Josh-
Danganronpa 3 opening though.
Yeah, I have not
Never
finished
skipped that
watching
one.
Danganronpa 3.
That one is so good.
Yeah, Josh, what do you think of it?
I still skipped it. I listened to it once, but I skipped
Damn.
it. I honestly,
Damn.
I enjoyed the second outro more.
The outro is also decent. Better than the first one.
I still haven't listened to any of the outros. I keep forgetting to.
Well, the problem
can't
is that
remember it.
fucking anything that you watch this on usually fucking auto skips.
I remember the first one because it was such like a mellow down after the anime.
Yeah, I wasn't really all too into that part.
Anyway, so
Wait, what do you mean it's
We
always on
stopped-
auto skip? Should check your platform settings.
yeah, because Amazon, I don't think it has like an auto skip.
The fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
you always
it
have to
does.
My
press the button
finger is
to
the
indicate you
auto
want to skip
skip.
it.
No,
I don't have a auto skip on mine.
like
at least.
after 5
But then again-
seconds, mine will just fucking skip to the next episode.
I think
Oh, you're
mine's
talking
that way,
about the
too.
ending.
Yeah, the
oh,
ending.
like the it play next button thing.
Yeah.
It does that. Well, it waits until like the end for mine.
That's
But then
weird.
again, I'm watching it through.
No,
Chromecast.
mine happens at the beginning of the ED.
Yeah, okay, so it's not just me.
Okay, well, so we continued where. What the fuck happened last? It was
We left
I
off
believe it was
where they were
siege
approaching
starting,
in the
war
ships.
starting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Siege of London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, London Bridge boys.
And fucking Thorkel. Oh my shit. This absolute fucking mad lad.
Bro, fucking love Thorkill.
I love the
He's
fight.
like, no, I don't want to win. I just want to fucking fight.
I don't care if we win or lose. I just want to have the experience.
I just want to fight some really strong dudes.
I can respect it though. He just wants the fight. He just wants to have his entry into Valhalla.
Dude, he fucking gets his fingers cut off and he's like, huh,
Oh, that's
yeah, okay,
annoying.
let's do this again.
I don't know. I loved when he was waving by with his fucking bloody ass hand, nubby ass
Yes.
fingers. It was so dope. It's like
like,
I like.
I will
this
say
character.
one thing.
See you
One
later,
thing that
bestie.
bothered me after that is there's a scene where he's actually throwing like one of the logs later. You can see he has all of his fingers.
Wait, really?
It bothered me.
It was probably
Yes.
an animator mistake.
Yeah, because after
Oh,
that,
it's just like,
I didn't even catch that because I noticed like because I did look and I didn't catch that, but like his fingers are
Yeah, that was
stuck.
the only time.
I didn't notice it.
Could have been a
I was
mirror.
like, come on.
You did a deep analysis.
I paid attention to that. I was like looking at his fingies, like, where is it? Oh, those are not nubs.
Well, I
You
remember
just
whenever
really
it was
really
like
wanted
the-
to look at his fingies, bro.
I remember it was like
That's
the
what it
next
sounded
day
like.
and after he got his fingers cut off and it was like all clean, no nothing. It was just like straight, just tan,
Yeah.
basic skin color. I'm just like, you could have done something a little bit more with that one.
Yeah, like at
Could
least
at least,
have
like-
it fucking like bandaged for the moment or something.
Nah, no, that dude burned
At least
burned it.
cauterized.
Yeah, cauterized it.
Yeah.
There we go. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember the word.
Something like that. Just not fucking. Oh
Seems
yeah,
like- seems
no,
like the
it's
type
all
of
back
dude.
and just skinned over.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
You just lose a couple fucking fingers, it ain't no problem. Even though proper sanitation's not a thing yet, so it's kind of likely fucking infection. But okay.
I remember. Oh shit, what was his name? Thorin.
Thorfinn,
Thorfinn?
Yeah, Thorfinn. There we go.
the
I remember when
main
he
character.
was first doing that trick where he's cutting off the guy's fingers, and that shit was pretty dope. And he tried
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it to him at first, but he caught him trying to do that. But then after he beat the shit out of him, then he got away with cutting his fingers off.
And he stabbed him through the hand, and his hand's just fucking fine.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't even imagine, like, bro, you have a full-on knife through your hand. You're like, nah, I'm gonna just hold you with that same hand.
And I'm
just-
gonna fucking.
Reminds me of this
Ragdoll
shit from
your ass.
Avengers
I don't
where
know.
fucking Hulk was just smashing Loki back and forth.
He kind of yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Shit was ridiculous. I loved it.
I don't know. When you get adrenaline pumping, like I don't. Yeah.
True, yeah. He's just living
He's
through
just
the
built
fight right
different.
there, yeah.
I guess that's fair. But yeah, I mean, the man's throwing entire fucking logs at fucking what? Like, 200 kilometers or some fucking bullshit? This dude was just eating them bitches.
He's straight up spearing logs. He's not even just throwing them. He straight speared the logs through boats.
Yeah.
Speaking of spears, we're later on.
That was
that fucking
got a 3-piece.
God damn.
I just finished that like 20 minutes ago, so.
No, it's 3.
No, it was 3.
It was through 3.
Oh, that's right. It's like, there's 2. Wait, no, 3. What the fuck?
But like, god damn.
Like, from that far away, it's like, okay, like, I get it, anime, guys, but come on.
I mean, like Dan said, he's just built different. He built for the fight. He ain't built for nothing
different. Fucking.
Yeah, man. When he was a baby, they were already feeding him protein shake.
There was no milk, just protein.
Yeah, he wasn't
shake.
breastfed. It was just protein shake.
Meat and protein shake.
Jack this shit. And the weirdest part about it is, in the fucking beginning, he doesn't seem that jacked.
Nah, it was younger though.
Well, yeah, but
I didn't recognize him at first.
Me either, but like it still it still would be, you know, roundabouts that same size, because he's only like what, probably maybe at max 40 at this point if he's pushing old age for those days.
Well,
so
if you think about it, back then, his what's his name's daughter? I forget. Thor's daughter was a year old when he was there before he ran away. And then so his son was 6 years old, and he roughly, when he made it again, he's about, what would you say, he's 15 right now? I cannot remember. They did it. They said there was a
something or so, because
14 or
the
15,
prince,
somewhere around.
the prince
So-
is about the same age.
So give or take, his sister is roughly around maybe 18,
17,
19.
19, yeah.
Yeah, around there. So yeah, I'll give or take 20 years.
He had a big training arc.
But you don't grow that much.
I don't know. Sometimes you put on weight the older you get.
Man,
feel
just put it was like, nah, grow fat, nah, grow tall.
I don't know. No, he was that height. I remember him being that tall. I just don't remember him being that bulky.
I don't remember
in
him
the
being
first
taller
scene.
than Thor's.
Nah, but well, shit. Thor's was fucking tall compared to the other dudes, anyways. He was a monster compared to the other guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
guess
what they called
fair.
him. What'd they call him? The giant?
The troll. No, the troll of
The troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try saying the last part, but yeah.
The troll of Yom.
The
Yormong,
troll of
your
Yormong. Yes.
Something.
I don't remember it, so.
Either way, I don't know. He seems a lot bigger here, I guess.
I see more like bulky. That's what
I guess
see.
when you don't see like every other person as a 7-foot giant, yeah.
I guess there wasn't really that good of a comparison in that first scene, anyways. So
No, you got two giants next to each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of seems at the scale, I guess. But I really like him as a character. Like he's not really a piece of shit. He's just in it to have fun.
Shit. The fuck?
Huh?
He's the shit. He's fucking. I don't know. I like him. He's not even a villain. He's just fighting, and they're attacking him at first. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Then he goes into the camp. He's like, "Oh boy,
I'm gonna be honest with these. With this, these 8 episodes, I got a little bored watching it because some parts are a little slow.
Yeah, this is.
I liked the start of
this season.
this 8 with the fight. The fight and then the end gave a lot of build up.
Well, I thought the in between gave build up for the end because they were going through this rigorously retreat. And it kind of drained it on his men, and then basically the end of 16 was them surrounding him, trying to take the prince. And
honestly, most of it has been political intrigue up to this point through this arc, but like I feel it is important to give background information and setting to your story, which this anime does a really good job of, I feel.
Well, as an epic, yeah, it's supposed to bring this sense of scale, getting into feeling how big the world is.
Yeah.
And it gives purpose for everything they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I love that fucking Askeladd just starts fucking talking shit to this dude. He's like, no, you're the ones who came here.
Oh, yeah, the one dude that they beat the shit out of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. When he was talking about the Celtics and all that, how the Saxons took it from the Celtics.
You got a
Yes.
nice pedicure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's what I need in a torture... That's what I need for a torture session, a history lesson. Make it stop!
Yes. This puts it all
Make
into
it
perspective
stop!
now.
How dare you try to make me
I know the
learn?
history.
Let me help you cut your fingernails. They're a little long and dirty. Oh, I went too far.
Oh, whoops. I slipped again. Here, it looks like your nose is a little too long.
Oh, shit.
That goes 0 to 100 so fast.
Yeah, I was like, oh my
Honestly.
shit. Like, I love that the anime has you moving between, like, hey, Askeladd's not such a bad guy, to, oh god, Askeladd's actually a fucking monster. That's right.
Yeah.
What's your insight on what he
Yeah.
said about the Danes?
Oh, about it.
Wait, whenever he was talking to the Welsh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can absolutely believe he hates him.
Yeah, I could see it too.
I mean, they kind of touched on his backstory a bit, which...
That
It
threw
was
me the
really
fuck
nice.
off when that first part was like, all right, I'm gonna have to go back an episode because I think I missed something. I went back an episode. I'm like, no, I didn't miss something. What the hell's going on? I honestly don't like when animes do that. In a way, it's like
It actually hints to it, though. To be
they
fair.
should have had a scene where like they were relaxing and he just has like a flashback. That probably would have made me like, okay,
They will.
Yeah.
no.
I'll
What
tell
I
you right now,
meant
they
like
will.
in the beginning when it first started, when he jumped into the water, it should have had him like, I think it should have had him like them in a relaxing stage, and then he had a flashback, and then it did that part. So therefore, you don't have people like me going back an episode trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Well, I mean,
That's me
from-
nitpicking.
Through all this stuff, he mentions, his ancestor, and that kind of, if you like are familiar with the legends and history, it's like, oh, okay, I can kind of see where this is going, and what he's wearing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice to have that little bit of a backstory for him, because before we didn't have anything.
I like that it gave hints, and it, if you know what you're looking for, there's stuff there for you. But like, everything becomes, more transparent later. Anyways, like it shows that his sword and chest plate are just symbols of status.
Yeah.
It was cool. I like it.
No, I was just being nitpicky.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're good.
It's like I had nothing wrong with it. It was just like that first part where I had to like straight up. I literally stopped it, paused it, went back an episode because I
Yeah.
thought I skipped the episode.
And I mean, it can sometimes the shit can be a little dense, like dropping your lap all of a sudden.
Especially right before the intro.
Oh, and it's funny that you mentioned that, because they actually do show that in the second opening, like the whole backstory of, oh, my mom's ill, but she wishes to die on this land,
Home
on her
soul.
homeland. Yeah, you see that in the intro for like all of 1 second.
Yeah, it's a very short and very not fully clear at first kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's definitely a type of thing, like if you blink and you'll miss it.
Oh, I fucking blinked and missed it.
What did you all think of the prince when you first saw him?
Fucking
Honestly, I
Agree.
thought it was a princess when I first saw.
I hate their character so much. We haven't seen more into them yet, but I don't know. It's just,
I mean, we've seen a decent amount.
I feel like they didn't need to devote that much time talking about how the prince was like mute, only for him to like kind of get over it in like
yeah.
half an episode.
Well, I mean, it's kind of sets up a reason for why he is, and yeah, I feel like up to this point, it has just been kind of like a weird thing, like, oh, he's just not talking for whatever reason.
Like my issue is how it's like kind of a middle ground instead of it's like, oh, it's not an issue or it's a really big issue. They're just like, okay, we're gonna throw it in, but for like half an episode, then he gets over it.
Well, I mean, still for the most part, he doesn't talk to hardly anybody.
Anyone else? I'm just saying.
Except for when he gets egged on by.
I feel like it was very much one of those things where it's like, man, we gotta utilize this one voice actor we got. All right, make it so he can only talk to Torfin. Easy.
Well, I mean, yeah, but obviously once you get the view of that from one character, you don't see the outside perspective anyways, but he still is presumably very quiet around others.
Well, it's just like, damn it, I forgot his name.
Who?
Blonde hair, blue eyes dude. Chest plate. I'm gonna call him chest plate.
Fucking
Askeladd.
Askeladd, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Like he said, what was it?
Ragnar.
Rengar? Fucking
Ragnar.
spoiled the
Ragnar.
shit out of that kid. And that kid was raised like a
Yep.
wimp. And he's scared to talk to people. That is mainly the whole thing. That
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah, and he
it's
says that if he says anything, it's basically going to be taken.
It has political ramifications, whatever he
yes.
says.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I can understand why he takes that like into consideration, but at the same time, not everything you say should necessarily be taken as straight politics.
Yeah. So, we get a little morbid here for a second. What did you guys all think of that fucking village episode?
My favorite part
No.
was when Ragnar got stabbed in the back.
Oh, we're not talking about that village
hated-
part. I think we're talking about the before the village part.
Oh.
When they got to the village originally
Oh.
and ransacked it.
Nah,
Yikers.
that's-
Like,
normal.
we've seen so much of this
I don't
in this
know.
anime.
We've done it
I'm not
multiple
even like
times.
surprised.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit different, like, going in, busting up homes, and, like, killing some people, and being like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
everybody
They
rounded
just
up.
fucking did a mass execution. I
die.
forgot.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
did that. No, they. If you think about it, that was a.
A mass execution. Yeah.
Well, instead of leaving them with food to just sit there and die and starve to death,
Yeah.
it was better off to just kill them all because they weren't going to give them half the food.
Yeah, they were just going to take it.
Yeah, but
anyways.
that's still not a great thing.
But
No.
I'm so passive on this. I really don't. My favorite part was with the girl with the ring. I liked how much they added in for that. Like, she stole that, and she thinks that's the whole the reason she stole the ring. I mean, the reason that happened to her village is because she stole that ring. I liked it.
Did she? I didn't ever really get that.
Yeah, she stole that ring.
Well, no. I know she stole the ring, but I didn't
No,
get the
that's how I
impression
felt.
that
That's the impression I got.
Yeah, it could be.
Because she was sitting there at the end looking at the moon, and she was asking if her family got there to heaven. And then I think if I can remember correctly, I believe she questioned if she'll ever get to go up there.
I think.
Didn't catch that part.
I think
I could be
you're
mistaken. Like, I watched that episode today, so
Poor girl's fucked in the head.
yeah, she's fucked in the head. She watched her whole family die and villagers.
I don't know, Josh. What about you? What do you think about that?
Well, I didn't think it was. I don't know. It was one of those things where I didn't think it was like massively important. I was kind of like I wanted to focus on the main story. Like they were killing everyone anyway. But I do agree with Jellic. I do think she was looking at it as like a conviction because she was already feeling a lot of conviction. She wanted to get rid of the ring, but then she couldn't. And she felt as though she was already going to go to hell with all the demons because she stole the ring.
One thing
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know because I think some of her words were like seemed to be almost a loss of.
I'm
faith.
surprised she made it back to tell
I don't really
Thorkel
know.
about everything and what they were doing and all that. And like when she was basically in a snowstorm.
Yeah, she used that Skyrim quick travel.
I almost missed
Well,
that
I
she
mean,
was
that
like
was
there
pretty
actually telling
fast.
them. It was like such a quick scene.
Well, no, that was
Yeah.
a couple days. They were there for a good day or two.
True, true. Shit. I was going to say something about her. I forgot. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on. No, it's not there. Speak. It's there. It's the tip of my tongue. That's my Alzheimer kicking in.
Big mood.
Yes, Alzheimer's. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Big mood.
But as you said earlier, with Ragnar,
Oh, I just remembered.
I don't know. Go ahead. Say that.
All
Say
right.
it. Do it.
I think it was like whenever she feels more like devoted now since that happened because she feels that whenever I think it was whenever she hit her face on the snow and she was like she passed out, like just the realization that her whole family died, and then she's the only one left, and with the stolen ring and all that stuff that went on, she made her more devoted.
Huh.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's
See,
something.
I got the exact opposite impression because if I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but I could have sworn I remembered her saying something such of like this kind of evil can't exist if there are, if there is a god and a devil. But I may be misremembering or just have misinterpreted it. Unclear. The future episodes may tell. Unclear.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
She was a
her-
side character.
I don't
This
remember
whole part
her
was kind of
background.
confusing to me.
Yeah, I don't remember her shit, to be honest.
It's to give the world a little bit more character other
Depth.
than, haha, funny.
That's what I'm here
mercenary.
for.
Yeah.
Haha, funny mercenary men that slaughter a whole village. After
Yeah,
they got
exactly.
them up.
You kind of need that break to realize what monsters they really are.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
It was kind of nice getting the whole like interaction with Prince Cantu, Ragnar, and Thorfinn, Canute, whatever, eating his food, his
Eating
soup
the
that he
rabbit
made.
soup.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then the stab happened.
that was my
Nope.
favorite part. I'm not gonna lie. I hated
I know,
that
I
guy
don't-
so bad.
I don't like Conehead. I don't like Conehead Ragnar.
He
I
wasn't
don't.
my favorite, but the whole idea is if he had just been more fucking patient, he would have, he maybe wouldn't have been yeeted.
Nah, I think he would have been yeeted anyways.
Well, yeah, at some point or
Yeah,
another,
his
but
death
not at that
does
point.
serve a major purpose.
Oh yeah, no, Askeladd would have planned and planned and planned until it worked, but yeah.
For sure. Because he wants to basically
Toughen the
make
boy
his
up.
toughen the boy up and basically kick him out of the bird's nest in a way.
Can I see the prince one last time? No.
No.
I was like,
He's
savage.
just look on his face.
No.
I feel kind of bad when he just said
The Bugs
no.
Bunny no face.
It's just like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's just like, ooh.
It
True.
would tell too much about what just happened.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And he could have opened his mouth and said something.
That would have just told the prince too much
But
information.
But all of those things, just remember, is going to lead up to that all too sweet death of Askeladd.
It's gonna be something if it ever happens.
I mean, I'd assume at this point, unless, at the 11th hour, fucking,
No.
like, I was paid to kill your dad.
No, dude. He's gonna do
I
the
have a
whole
I do have a-
sacrificial thing so that he becomes
I
redeemed.
highly doubt
Easy.
that.
No.
I do have a feeling he if he's losing the fight against fuck.
Oh, yeah, he's going to lose at least once more, I think.
If he's losing the fight against
Thorkill
Thorkill,
or Thorfinn.
Thorfinn, thank
Wait,
you.
Thorfinn or Thorkill?
Thorfinn.
Thorfinn's
I feel like
good,
if
yeah.
he's losing against Thorfinn, he's gonna tell him that Floki's the one that sent him, and then he's gonna try to. I think he's gonna try to turn it if he realizes he's losing.
That's right, the Yom's Vikings. That's what it was. Troll of Yom.
Yep.
That's right, fuck.
We'll just have to wait and see. I have a feeling we're not going to really hear about that this season.
Okay.
Maybe not. We shall see. I for one am excited to start up on the next set of episodes. I have a little bit of a confession-y doodle.
Yeah.
You watched ahead?
No. I had to force myself not to, but that night that we finished the podcast last week,
You watched it all.
instantly watched that entire 8-episode chunk.
Bro.
Yeah.
I waited until yesterday.
Sounds about right.
Bro.
So
Did you do any type of refresher?
No, honestly, with this anime, I genuinely really do remember most everything that happened, just from the pure fact that everything is executed so well in the story and the animation, all of it flow together really well. I even remember the little part where fucking Leif Erikson was like, "I'll find you, boy."
Oh yeah, he sees the one blonde
The slave
slave.
Oh
Yep.
shit, I forgot about that, and I watched that today.
See?
Yeah, that was Leif Erikson.
It was at the end. It was one of those brief side
Yep.
swipe things. I was probably
And
outside smoking
Dude,
or some shit.
you see how much he aged during that?
Not really.
So it's almost, it's kind of hard to actually just right off rip just be like, oh wait, that's him. Because to be fair, you didn't know Leaf that long.
Oh yeah,
That was the
my
mustache.
big thing is we haven't been shown Ylva and
Helga.
yeah, hell yeah. We haven't seen them for quite a while.
Yeah, we
at
don't know
least
how they're
from
doing.
before the time skip.
Yep.
It made me remember when she finally broke down and cried because her dad and her brother's missing, her dad died.
Yep.
Big
Sad.
oof. She speared a whale though.
She did fucking spear a well
That's
though.
pretty cool.
Yes, it was.
Living up. Living like daddy. Killing shit and whatnot. She ain't living like Larry.
Spear a big fishy boy.
Yep. All the men at the village want to be with her. All the women at the village want to be her.
I think that was when I was like that though. When I saw that fucking water pail, I was like, bruh. Maybe chill your shit.
Yeah. I don't know. But, Alec, you said that your favorite character
Is the fucking
now.
priest.
Fucking
Yes.
priest.
Only because he got booze. That's the only reason I like him.
Dude,
And it's
either
funny
just
'cause he
wants to
goes,
preach or get drunk, yo.
there's that one scene with them, and they ask him, so who do you worship? Whoever created booze.
So
Yes.
who's the better god? Whoever created booze.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck.
Fucking moo, dude.
He goes crazy without booze.
The thing is, like, I don't know if I'm just, like, reading too much into it or not, but I think he might have known, fucking Thor's.
The priest?
Yeah. Because, like, you saw the way he responded the second that he, heard the phrase, a true warrior doesn't need a sword.
Well, didn't Thor fight for that king?
Yes.
So it could be linked that way, and he heard that phrase before, but he didn't know the guy's name.
Could be. Unclear. I hope we find out in the future. It may have just been like a crazy old drunk monk shit again, but I would really hope that there would be a deeper character arc than this fucking monk being, like, slowly losing faith. Like, yeah, it's an interesting idea, but it's kind of cliched at this point. It's been done a million times.
Yeah.
What, monks slowly losing faith?
Yeah, especially a drunk monk.
Yeah, drunken fist. Let's go.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I hope that there is more to his character than just drunk fucking priest.
See, I disagree. I love the drunk priest just being the drunk priest, to be honest.
That's fair. A little bit of a comedy relief character.
Yeah.
Because Thorkel's going to get de-headified soon. Presumably.
Oh.
Dude, the scene where he went to go turn on the people who backstabbed Escalade, he literally chopped people like straight down the center in half. That shit was brutal. Like, you just see one dude's forehead flying away.
Yeah.
You just see a dude's fucking forehead fly off the screen.
Yeah. I remember when they first got to that scene, you just hear these guys screaming, and then you just see body parts flying and shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then it finally showed him. I was like, oh, never mind.
You guys see his hair fade, like, slowly slipping down. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I know what's going on.
Wants his fight. What can we say? He just wants his fight.
Like, I didn't know some men stayed behind, though. Huh? I didn't know some men stayed behind.
Stayed behind where?
Stayed behind at the village.
The ones that were trying to stay behind?
Yeah, the ones that basically ran away. Pretty much deserters. I thought, like, he talked to keep going at first.
I think some of them were okay with it, but
he just said, like, the ones who don't want to can stay, the ones who still want to follow can follow. He kind of just went along with that.
Yeah. It did, then it did, like, a screen phase or whatever the fuck it did, and, like, I didn't know some people stayed.
I gotta admit, Escalade's kind of looking like he don't got a fucking plan right now.
That's what everyone's thinking.
I disagree. I think his plan was to have these guys this entire time, and he can use them as decoys. He only his men.
The ones that want to leave.
Yeah, but Thorkel's not gonna fucking give up his fight one way or another.
Yeah, but cannon fodder's cannon fodder.
Well, right, but I mean, he's already proven that he doesn't want people who don't want to fight. Like, he actively kills those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the shit. I can never remember his name. You kept saying it,
which doesn't make any sense because, like, the ones that are wanting to betray him right there at the end, they're planning on capturing the prince and handing them over.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't want the prince. He just wants the fight.
Yeah, he doesn't care about the prince, exactly. Like,
no, he did say something about wanting the prince. Don't harm the prince. He wants the prince for some reason. I forgot what reason he said it. He did say it, why he wanted the prince.
He wanted the prince because he thought he could have just at least sold them to the English to keep the war going for a little bit longer.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He said it again, though.
It was something to do with he was going to get, like, some sort of treaty to keep the Danish out of the lands.
No, he doesn't care. Thorkel just wants to fight.
Oh no! I'm thinking of Askeladd.
Askeladd.
I think he wants.
He wants a treaty with the Danes not to invade Wales.
Wales. Yeah.
Thorkel wants the prince, so he there can still be war going on.
Yeah. That's his whole deal.
But, so no matter what, like even when they were getting closer, he says, "Do not keep the prince alive, and the little kid with the knives is mine."
Yeah.
Thorfinn's
Can't
mine.
wait to see the
He wants that
continuation of
fight. He wants to continue their fight. Dude.
I am so ready to continue watching after this.
Dude, honestly, like not Thorfinn, well, he's cool too, but like Thorkill is such a badass. I think honestly, like, he's one of my favorite characters in this entire show.
He just does not give a shit, and I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a fight in it for me? No.
See, he's y'all's priest.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
He's the funny comedy relief of haha kill people. Haha limb machine go thwack 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 thwack.
Yes.
Precisely.
I was like in the what was it? The intro has him doing that shit too.
Yeah.
Limb flacking.
It's amazing.
Well, how are we feeling for the last little push through the rest of the anime?
I'm fucking ready. I don't know that if I'll be doing what I did last time and binging the entire end, but I am gonna watch a couple episodes tonight, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to like spread it throughout because I'm flying home Friday.
Yes.
So that's gonna be a pain in the butt.
And yeah. Anything else anyone wants to mention about this section?
No, I'm just loving the larger scale battles. This is great.
Yeah, I appreciate the scale and the production and story being put into it. It's not just a fight anime and an excuse to, just do a bunch of murdery shit.
They did do that though.
They did, but they balanced it. It's good.
They also did torture too. It was kind of mild torture in my opinion, but it was still torture.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Josh, what about you?
Good.
I'm just saying anything can happen. I'm excited to see what happens. No, I only got to episode 15. My first watch.
You didn't finish your first watch, right? Dang. All right.
I did the same 16 on or no, I had 12 on my first. Somewhere.
All right, well, I guess we're going to stop it here and we'll finish up the rest of the anime next week. But if you wish to listen to the podcast through the podcast format, the way a podcast is, just look up Caffeinated Weebs Podcast, all one word. Josh, can you do the Reddit?
Find us at r/Caffeinated Weebs. You can leave memes, give us suggestions, any feedback.
And I'm going complete out of order than I normally do. Psycho, can you do the YouTube?
Yes, if you would want to take a look at the podcast in slightly edited formats, or, just want to catch some of our previous work or anything you missed, you can find that at youtube.com/Caffeinated Weebs.
Sasha, the Twitch, please.
Yes, of course. You can find us on Twitch TV /Caffeinated Weebs Podcast, live on Sundays. Or if we are ever going live on another day, we will tweet it out.
You could see our tweets about going live and other things at
tweets about
twitter.com/ or Twitter is at Weebs Podcast. Make fun of Sean, make fun of us. Shut up. Says the person who forgets to mute.
And that was going
Says the
so
person who
good.
forgets to unmute half the time. Shut up.
Damn, Sasha, you're real late on that potato comment.
Hey, how's the audio? How's the audio in this stream?
Okay.
Oh wow, for once we have audio in the stream.
I gotta do it. We have it all.
It was a lie.
Yourself. Go
Let's
fuck
go.
yourself. Anyways,
Sasha, you realized on that potato comment, though.
Yeah, for real. That was like at the start of
That
this
was like
stream.
half an hour ago, bro.
The potato.
That's why you gotta enable them timestamps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, I am
I'm
Danbyytv. You
Danbyytv.
can find me on
Twitch and Twitter at
Danbyytv.
Been Psychometry 3Y. You can find me on Twitter under that handle.
And I have been Sashasstreams. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Sashasstreams.
I'm zombie_jaw. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under the same handle.
Alec.
Oh, sorry. Jalic, no social media. Sorry.
Understandable.
I don't know, I just have to have you do that at least real quick.
Soon to be the biggest
I know you
TikTok
don't-
star.
Hell yeah, man ain't got no socials. He gonna get on TikTok.
Easy.
Even though he does have some.
Oh, I don't do shit on it.
I've seen some of your TikToks. There's not much on it, but
You know what?
there's been some.
Big mood. My Twitter is a fucking graveyard, so don't worry about that one.
I never hop on the Twitter train, so it's all good.
I don't blame you. All it is spoilers for everything, anyways.
Bye.
All right. See y'all later, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Want some hentai?
No.
Agreed.
Fucking degenerates.
Yeah.